How did community action programs fit into the war on poverty? Have you ever wondered how local communities took charge in the fight against poverty during the 1960s? Community action programs played a vital role in this movement. These programs were created as part of President Lyndon B. Johnson's War on Poverty, which began in the mid-1960s. The Economic Opportunity Act of 1960 was the driving force behind these initiatives. It aimed to reduce poverty by allowing local communities to tackle their own social and economic issues. What made community action programs stand out was the idea of maximum feasible participation. This meant that those living in poverty had a real say in how the programs were designed and implemented. Instead of a top-down approach from the government, these programs encouraged grassroots involvement. This shift aligned perfectly with the spirit of the 1960s, a time when many were questioning authority and seeking social change. To oversee these efforts, the Office of Economic Opportunity was established. Community action agencies were set up across the country, and by 1966, there were over 1,000 of these agencies in operation. They worked on various projects, including the well-known Head Start program, which focused on early childhood education for disadvantaged children. Another important initiative was Job Corps, which provided vocational training and employment opportunities for young people. The goal of community action programs was to address poverty at its roots. By empowering local residents, these programs aimed to create services that met the specific needs of each community. This approach resonated with the values of the counterculture and hippie movements of the time, which emphasized community and anti-establishment sentiments. However, not everything was smooth sailing. Some critics argued that these programs did not significantly improve the economic status of the poor. There were tensions between federal control and local autonomy, with some community groups demanding more representation in these agencies. As time went on, especially after 1967, the focus on community action began to decline. Political support and funding dwindled, particularly during the Reagan administration in the 1980s, which reduced federal involvement in anti-poverty efforts. Looking back at the 1960s, community action programs symbolize a hopeful attempt to combat poverty through community engagement and social innovation. They reflected the belief that ordinary people could take charge of their own lives and communities. Although these programs face challenges, their legacy continues in modern community development efforts and social programs that emerged from the war on poverty.